And Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets and the Denver Nuggets. You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
And Simmons slams it in.
Nice play by Simmons. So good at switching gears with the ball in his hand.
Gobert down low. Gordon. Mitchell looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Offensive rebound.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Simmons. Out to Harris. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's KD. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Porter with it. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did have a chance to talk with Denver's head coach. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop, but he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Now, here's Mitchell. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
And stolen by Gordon. Mitchell wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Mitchell's got his second basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Here's Simmons. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Pass to Irving. Aldridge taking his time here. Aldridge a screen. And it's Simmons penetrating. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
Here's Gobert. Aldridge with some nice D. The Nets with the lead. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a wide open look for Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Nets ball.
Aldridge up on top. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Morris outside. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. And there it is for him. Gobert's got 6.
Tremendous concentration that Rudy Gobert has, using his size certainly, but finishing through contact.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Lets it go from deep. Simmons missing again. Mitchell right side. Over Durant.
Lokeke, a very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Fades and shoots. That puts them in the lead. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Back to Mitchell. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Gobert can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Mitchell. Here's the drive. That one doesn't go. Curry with the defensive effort.
Doris, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Denver in the lead. Now Rivers. Astonagi from outside the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Harris. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. Jeff Green picks one up.
Now you think about it, over time, Joe Harris has made himself a viable option as an NBA player. He's got such offensive versatility.
We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Drummond a screen. Here's Irving. True on the 14-footer. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Well, three-level scorers will use the mid-range when it's given. Kyrie Irving did exactly that.
Here's Najee. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Curry attacking. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. To the inside. Good D by Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. And the three ball is good.
For three.
Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Durant. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Forbes. From deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Outside Curry. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound, Nets. And stolen by Drummond. Left side Curry. And that one's on target from the wing.
The assist.
And the Nets lead by 2.
Boy, had this shot on automatic. The confidence so crucial to what Seth Curry brings to the table.
Oh, good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. Basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The lead is 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Durant drawing the double team. Drummond.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Mr. Gobert. Back to Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Irving. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. For the lead. And Gordon lays it in. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Kyrie Irving.
Irving, good.
Had to alter his release at the last possible moment and somehow still gets it to go.
One thing Irving's been doing more of, using his offhand in the lane to hit floaters, and even on jump shots.
This guy is so creative, so inventive. The ability to make last-second adjustments. And I mean that whether he's in the air, off his feet, or with his handle, his ability to keep defenders guessing is truly incredible. Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 5 on the clock. Unloads. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gordon's got 6 points.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Simmons trying to get open. And he recovers it. And they pick up 2. Drummond's got his first basket. Denver in the lead. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell
2 minutes.
lays it up and banks it in.
Great play calling, great execution leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
No good from Simmons.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Gobert, the screen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Simmons penetrating. Pass to Drummond. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's Barton on the wing. That's the 3 fly. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Johnson in the corner. Right wing. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Aldridge, good.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Crafty move. Haji hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got 6 points.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Barton. Over Mills. Barton, no luck. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Denver on top, leading by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. That's trailed by 3. Irving attacking. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession. Harris, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Nuggets. Going inside. Johnson with the block. Irving with it. Now guarded by Porter.
Nets foul. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first personal foul. Checking in the game for your
The Nuggets lead by 3.
Will Barton.
Pass to Porter. At the top of the key, Gobert. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving for 3. That shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving looking over the floor. And stolen by Barton. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
You've got to stay between Aaron Gordon and the basket, particularly in transition. If you don't, you're toast.
Pass to Mills. And again, no good by Brooklyn. It's tipped. Changes up. And Mitchell with a nice bucket inside. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Gobert, the screen. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Nuggets?
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
That free throw good from Aldridge. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Mitchell in the corner. Into the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And Gobert drops them both. Nets trail by 11. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Drills it from outside.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
Gordon a screen. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
A three. Simmons missing again. Denver leading by 10. Down low. And stolen by Drummond. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Barton. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert, and that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot.
3 shots.
And it's hard to look at Simmons and not get excited about his potential. He's still got a lot of developing to do as a player, and he's ready to put in the work.
And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. That brings them within single digits.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And they're able to recover. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the turnover again by Denver.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Good D by Drummond. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Pass to Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Here's Gobert. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Gobert with the block. They get it back. So the Nuggets win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never...
Status to a style, take a job. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. What the f*** are they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally, this ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is now. I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red. See, these man are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly.
Hey, yo, Vanadium, you made this.
String teasers, them y'all to Jew like what? Yeah, you thought it was the last supper, but it isn't the last with the Lamars. Go back to break bread, the Lamars. Go back to break bread,
there goes your son. You wanted him, you got him.
Why are you trying to make this so easy?
Well, it's like you told me. I can't teach him how to be a man. It's your job.
Born alone what the motto is. Lived up to every word, overly proud of it. But knowing it's tag teams when you get to the heart of it. For all of us lucky enough to know where our fathers is. Our father who out in the living room. Know where I'm attached, even when I'm attached to the stool. Thinking I'm doing more than I am, so you hand me the news like I know everything that you on. I'm actually you. I grew up outside just like the rest of us did, him included. Prayer hands up for all of the ways that I've been influenced. Fully loaded, one for the crew, stick it moving. 14 in my pop hands, hoping his grip will loosen, but if it didn't, he never was, so I was good on a couple decisions. Remember so-and-so had pulled out a bucket to pitching. I fell back when I would normally jump in position. Regretted it till they put everyone under the prison. That's like 1 of 100 times. But feeling obligated to jump up in front of the line, stuck in mind between a corner store and a blurry line. With it forever and the lobster is butterflied. Stuck in mind, down for whatever, nothing rides. But knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop like what the word be.